Hi, Group 3 students. This is on factorization again. Again, we're spending a lot of time on this because I believe this is going to be one of the most confusing topic for you all. Things doesn't make sense, I understand that, because these are abstract rules that mathematicians made. So today's homework is going to be mostly for difficult questions. So if you're already struggling for the past 2 lessons, or you missed the lessons or did not try to put an effort, then you're really going to struggle in this one. So you have to catch up in the weekend, and yeah, just really catch up in the weekend. Watch the old videos. They're on the Google Drive. I usually update the YouTube document list, and then you just click the YouTube links and it will teach you how to do the easier questions. So let's get on to the difficult ones. I'm going to do 4 for today. First, you got to group up something that are similar. If it's 4 terms, usually it's 2 pairs. That means 2 and another 2 together. So h squared can be paired up with 2hk, and maybe not actually. So let's try... Oh yeah, let's try this one first. Let's see what happens. So you really have to try. Sometimes it's really confusing. Plus 10k plus 5h. So for the red one, if I factorize h out, I would have h left plus 2k. For the blue one, I can only factorize 5. I'm gonna have 2k plus h. And then luckily for us, it's equal over here. H plus 2k and 2k plus h is actually the same. 1 plus 2, 2 plus 1 is the same. So actually you can just directly factorize that bracket. So I'll factorize h plus 2k, and whatever is left will be on the right bracket, h plus 5. And that's how you get the pre-rainbow method. D, similar method. Most likely I'm gonna put the 8 and a together. They look similar to me. So 8 square and b combined with negative, don't forget the negative follows the 8 there, 8a square. Then I'm gonna move negative 7 here, plus 7b. So in my next step, I'm gonna factorize 8 and a square. So both of them has an a square. Might as well factorize the a square out. I would have b minus, nothing is left here, so you don't put 0, you put 1, b minus 1. Because when you do rainbow method, the 1 has to be there. If it's 0, basically your rainbow method will become 0, and this is not 0. Next. So if I factorize 7 out, I would have negative 1 here plus b over here, right? So now we actually have the same bracket, just that the b has to be in the front for the blue one. So I'm gonna swap places, positive b first and then minus 1 afterwards. So now I'm gonna factorize this bracket, b minus 1. We have b minus 1. And then whatever's left will be on the right bracket, 8a squared plus 7. And that's how you get the 2 brackets. Question E. Okay, question E. We have x cubed, and maybe I'm gonna combine it with 2x, okay? Just something in common, 2x. Now for the right one, it's gonna be negative 12y minus 6x squared y. So for the red one's really simple. It's just an x out. And then if you take 1 away from 3, you have 2 left. So it's x squared plus 2 over here. Now both of these has the negative. I have to factorize the negative out. And then 6. And both of them has a y, so just might as well take out the y as well. So when you take out the negative from negative 12, it becomes positive 12 divided by 6 is 2. If you take out a y, no more y. And then again, negative 6 becomes positive 6. I mean positive. And then 6 divided by 6 is 1. So basically no number there. X squared is not factorized out, so we just write it down. So we have the same x squared plus 2, and 2 plus x squared is the same. So we're going to factorize that out. X squared plus 2, and whatever is left will be on the right bracket, x minus 6y. Okay? So procedure is more or less the same, just different numbers and letters. It really depends how you group up the numbers, I mean the terms. All right, for this one, I'm gonna group up 15m cubed and negative 10mn. Then 6n squared will group up with negative 9m squared n. Why I do this is because 15 and 10 look alike. I mean, they're multiples of 5. So I can factorize 5 out. Both of them has an m, so might as well factorize the m as well. 15 divided by 5 is 3. M cubed, take one m out, it's m squared. Minus 10 divided by 5 is 2. Take out an m, no more m, and you have an n there. Then, for the blue one, I can factorize a 3 out, and they both have an n. So I would have 2 here, 1 n left, minus 9 divided by 3, so that's 3. M squared is not factorized, so we have an m squared, and of course the n is taken out. Alright, so you just, every time you're looking at the numbers here, you just look what you have to take out and then just remove it from them. Now, the next step, again, oh, there's a problem. This one is a positive 3, but this is a negative 3. So we gotta deal with this first. We have 5m, 3m squared, minus 2n, copying down. And for this one, in order for me to swap it, I use purple. In order for me to swap, that means, what do I mean by swap is, I will change the sign. I will have a positive 3 now, positive 3m squared, and a negative 2n. You need to compensate this by adding a negative in front. So I'm gonna have a negative there now. Negative 3n times this one. Because if you do a rainbow method, the negative will affect the sign, right? So that's why we factorize a negative out. So the next step, these two are the same now, exactly the same. So we can factorize it. 3m squared minus 2n. What's left is gonna be 5m minus 3n. And that's how you get pre-rainbow method. And that's the end of the video. Enjoy the weekend, and hopefully you can do your homework. Bye.